Azeran Studios right here, right now, back on the new video, and today we'll be going over a very old mock of mine that I am a huge fan of. His name is Azeran. This is actually his Season 2 revamp. I've had this guy around for a good while. He's one of my main characters in the Horizon, and one of my favorite characters in general. So the reason for the revamp was I feel like his old body was just kind of simple. This one is pretty simple too, but the other one was just kind of weak and just kind of like silly and just not really up to my mocking standards, I think, and it was just kind of subpar. So I revamped him, and he looks quite cool now, in my opinion. So yeah, let's start off with the review. So he has basic Bionicle legs. These actually are my favorite Glatorian feet. I'm hoping to get a dark red one from Lego Dude. So like we'll probably trade it at Brick Fair or something, so I can get because I have one, but I need two because I want to give him a Rondak. So then moving up, he's got just the Glatorian feet covering the Bionicle lower legs. I'm a big fan of the Bionicle legs. I think they're like very like a good default for legs. Like you can't really go wrong with Bionicle legs. So what I do wish is I wish you could have a little more space here for like to put a tire or something. But yeah, so then moving up, just on the back here, these are little pieces just in case I want to like clip something onto the side there, or if and well, more for like filler kind of, just to make things look a little bit better. And he just has this piece of armor here to kind of match his robot arm, because he did have a black one. This is kind of a replacement piece until I find a white like piece of armor that I can put on. So but yeah, and then so his torso is what I call kind of a butterfly design. It's kind of it was kind of based off of this mock on screen right now. But it's a little different, just the way it is. Like the back is designed and stuff. He does in fact have a scarf. I kind of wanted to give something signature to his, just to him. So he has this nice little scarf. So yeah, the red kind of adds to his color scheme. He is an Ishriak. So an Ishriak is the Rock-She-headed characters that I have, and he is an albino Ishriak. I actually have two albino characters. I just kind of like I call them albino. I guess they don't necessarily have to be albino. I just kind of like the white primary color, red secondary color for a color scheme. So yeah, he's pretty fancy. His robot arm features a nice little claw that can deploy out, or like a sword piece that he can swing around and block with. So his robot arm is pretty strong too. It's like pretty like durable, and yeah, just I don't know, I'm a huge fan of the robot arm thing. He will be getting his own character special, which will kind of explain the arm, but just to kind of explain it here, he was captured by a group. He went on like a scouting mission, but there was a group. There's a group called Xton 9, and they're in this like compound, like this facility underground, called Xton 9, in like a desert area. It's like it's underneath like all the sand and stuff, and it's just winding hallways, and there's like 6 giant weird looking robots that are in Xton 9, and Xton 9 kind of serves as a archive of literally everything. Like it has a specimen of every single species in the known universe. And so he on the scouting mission, he was captured, and they took his arm as a sample, but he was able to salvage his own parts and give himself a robotic arm. So I also did it. I also made the arms. I wanted the arms to match a little bit, or at least the base of them to match. So I don't know, just because then it would add some like, what's it called? There's a word for it. It's a little symmetry, just on both sides. So yeah, his other arm just has these little spikes on it, and then this piece on the bottom, and he's holding. So he used to have a spear, but it was broken, so now he has just one half of it that he uses. So yeah, he was kind of inspired by when like Biotube was like in its prime and Rockshi mocks were like the thing. He was kind of inspired by like that kind of like the proportions, like the big lower legs and the big lower arms, that kind of like set of proportions. The feet are quite big, but they help with stop motion because he's probably my like most posable character or most posable mock, and his limbs are extremely tight with the friction adders. As it comes off, extremely tight with the friction adders. These combining CCBS and Bionicle parts make pieces very firm and very just very very good for posing. So he's going to be great in stop motion. There isn't really a reason story-wise for his revamp. I just did not like his other version, so this is why he's going to look different come Season 2. Because Season 2 does, in fact, happen directly after Episode 10. Like, literally the next few seconds is just Season 2. So it's going to be a jump for his revamp and stuff, so I just wanted him to look better. He still has his basic design, like the robot arm and stuff, but still the same height. I think he's a little taller, actually. But yeah, just, I don't know, I really like this design. Azeran's kind of been an important character for me. He's kind of like my funny guy. Just move the camera back a little bit so you can see him better. Just kind of like my funny character, kind of my, like, comic relief when it comes to dark parts in the story, and he's Rondax's best friend. And they're like partners. The way they met was a while ago, because I have a lot of lore stories that aren't necessarily in End of Horizon, but the way they met was Rondax was fighting off just some mercenaries, and then Azeran came in and helped him out, and then they were like, yo, you want to hang out sometime? And they're like, okay. Like, just, you know. But yes, Azeran is an assassin. He trained in an assassin's guild and was the best of the best. He is kind of inspired by the Assassin's Creed main character, just the color scheme, like the white and red. So he's very nimble, very quick, very fast, uses kind of, like longer, like kind of, like long weapons, but they're kind of for close range, so like if he's running through a battlefield, he can just use the swords and random spikes to just kind of attack with. He is also fairly skilled in like using weapons and like as in like guns and rifles and that sort of thing, so yeah, kind of like an assassin type character, but he's probably, if I had to pick a mock, like if something were to happen to Rondax, if I lost him or he broke permanently, Azeran would kind of be the backup self-mock. Like, he's not necessarily my second self-mock, but he's the closest thing to it, in a sense. Because red and white are, like, the white primary color, red secondary color, is probably one of my favorite color schemes of all time. So, I like his proportions. I like Rockshi heads. He's very sleek, but also kind of spiky. I think he exemplifies Bionicle in a really nice way. Superposable. I don't know. I'm a really big fan of this mock, and especially the self mock. I had a lot of fun building him, and yeah, he's great. But yeah, so that is it for me today, folks. I will be, when I pick up Salt from the airport, in maybe a few weeks, probably we'll do it. I don't know. We haven't really picked an exact date, but we've kind of like thought of like, oh, this would be cool if we did that. So when he comes here, we'll be talking about End of Horizon Season 2, and just kind of, we'll review some of his mocks that are going to show up in Season 2 of my show. Azeran plays a pretty big role in Season 2. He plays a pretty big role in every season because he's one of my favorite characters. So, he also seems to be kind of a fan favorite. I feel like a lot of people do like him. But, yeah. So, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention in this video. I don't think so. Yeah. Alright, I guess that's it. So, that is it for me, folks. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already done so. And please check out End of Horizon. The finale is uploaded. So, yes. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!